Hey guys, so today we're gonna be shooting a get ready with me, and I'm gonna be talking about the time I was a side chick. Really, but not really. I hope you guys enjoy. So today we're doing a story time on the time that I was a side chick. Alright, so we're doing a get ready with me. So right now I already did my eyebrows because these are one of the hardest things for me to do between the eyebrows and the lashes. I'm just doing like a regular look. We're gonna see wherever it takes me because I'm not really going anywhere. But yeah. Okay, so right now I'm going to prime my whole entire face. Okay, so a couple years ago, this guy was asking me on a date. He kept asking me like every single day on Instagram, hit me up. I knew him already because I had an old friend that's her cousin. Me and the girls, I'm not friends anymore. Not because of him or anything, but we stopped being friends way before he came into the picture. And he kept hitting me up, asking me to go on a date. And one day, I wanted us to go out. But none of my friends wanted to call me, and I wasn't expecting him to like pay or anything. But he asked to go out. I was like, okay, let's go. So he was on me for months. When I say months, I mean months. On me, just saying. Because women like to get confused that they nigga was on you. The you was on a nigga, but they nigga was already on you. Just trying to clear that up. In no shape or form am I condoning being a side chick or talking to somebody's boyfriend, but if you don't know, period. You feel me? Alright, so I was talking to this guy. Alright. He was writing me and whatever. And at first I wasn't really feeling him, but I just finally let him get a chance to talk to me, whatever. Cute little date. It was fun and everything. We went out to eat. We got hookah. And everything was cool. I'm like, alright, this is cool. Mind you, I wasn't looking for this to be anything but a date, basically, because I wanted to go out that day. And my friends didn't want to go out. I was like, fuck it. I wasn't expecting much out of it. We also went bowling with one of his friends as a double date, which I didn't know that his friends was coming, but I didn't mind. Because, like I said, I wasn't taking this too serious. It was just like, alright, a fun little date, whatever. When it was time to go home, mine got every next day. The very next day, and I had to be at work dumb early. So I was expecting him to take me back to my place, and he took me to his. I wasn't really, because I kind of like trust him because I already knew him, but I just didn't know him on that type of level. And ladies, I don't think you should do that. I feel like you should get to know somebody more, but you're young and dumb, you're not really thinking, you do it. You feel me? So I went to his house, I stepped over, and some things happened. And you know what happened. But yeah, some things happened, and let me tell you how. Alright, so I left. Everything was good. That the next day I woke up, I was at work, and a fake page wrote me. Mind you, I don't usually get people from fake pages writing me because what are you writing me for? You feel me? Like, it would be nothing for you to write me about. Okay, it would be nothing for you to write me about. What would you be writing me about in a fake page? I don't talk to nobody, you know what I'm saying? Let me put my lip gloss on. So I'm like, not for this fake page to write me about. Like, what would you be writing me about? Feel me? Alright, so the fake page writes me like, I'm not sure if you're such and such girlfriend, but can you please tell him to stop asking me for money? And then they wrote, because I see that you sent him money before. Hold up, because me, I don't send no nigga money. Now you got the room mixed up. I was like, I didn't pay no money, but because they mentioned his name, the guy that was just out with the night before, I sent the screenshot and I'm like, fake page is writing me, but I don't write the fake pages back because I don't see you not even come and correct me in real page. So you feel me? What am I writing you back for? I just left it like whatever. that right there was a sign in itself. A fake page is writing you about this boy that you just went out with the night before. How do they even know y'all went out? What a case is how you put two and two together? Like, what the fuck? I mean, we did hookah and we did like post videos doing the hookah, but that's fucking weird. But I just told him and whatever the case is, and that same night he asked me to go out again. And that's how I'm like, I ain't talking to nobody, I ain't fucking with nobody at the time, so why not go out? You asking me to go out? I got enough to do. And it was summertime too, that's another thing. It was summertime, so I ain't got shit else to do, so why not go out? You feel me? All right. So we go out, we have a good time. One day we went out on a date, and it was like, this was going on like a week. That's after the girl wrote me or whatever. One day we went out and I came back to his house, whatever, because at that point we were fucking each other, like we was kind of like fuck buddies. Like we never made anything official, which I'm kind of happy about, because at the time I wasn't looking for anything. I wasn't looking for anything at that time, so I was just like, it ain't that deep. You feel me? Like, it's not that deep. So we're fuck buddies or whatever the case is, but he calls me back one day, you know, flirting, but it was really nothing, to be honest with you. I wasn't looking for nothing at that time, to be quite honest with y'all. So while that was happening, everything was good, whatever. So one day I spent the night in his house. We go up in there, I spent the night in his house. The next morning, I wake up and to somebody banging on the front door, and I'm like, what the fuck? Why the fuck is somebody banging on the door to the cop? Whole time he goes up to go open the door, whatever. It's the girl, the girlfriend that I didn't know about. The girlfriend, she fight him by the door. Whatever. Mind you, he went out there in a tank top like this, but a white one, obviously a white beater, and he went out there with boxers on. He came back after the fighting, the punching, and the girl. I heard the girl's voice, but I was in the bed. I was sleeping because I guess she wanted to come back there, but I don't know what she was looking for, because if she thought that I was a punk and I was gonna let her do anything like in the movies, I don't know what girls be thinking sometimes. Like, they be trying to act like they in the movies where they could pull up and beat the girl up when they want to beat their boyfriend up. Like, I'm not that. I don't know that you messing with him, but then I do not, I'm gonna stop fucking with him or whatever the case is, and I'm not gonna, do that. But you're not gonna sit there and try to beat me up or bully me and shit like that. That can't fly with me. That's not me at all. You feel me? That ain't deep. That is not deep. I'm not that type of girl that just let a nigga, or a bitch, anybody, period, try to like confront me and do all that he ha ha rah rah, all that shit. That's not me. I don't really mess with that. So I let it be, whatever. He kicked her out, I'm guessing, because she couldn't get out in the house, but she kept banging. He walks to the back, and his fucking tank top is ripped the fuck up. Like, it's all rips and all type of stuff. And I'm just like, what the fuck? She really whipped your ass. But I ain't say nothing. He came back to me, he was like, you okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm okay. He like, we good? I'm like, yeah. He's like, okay. So, like, 20 minutes passed by, we talking. I'm like, and she's still banging on the door, whatever the case is. Still banging on the door, mad at him, screaming, I hate you, da 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 da. So we just in the house talking, whatever. But I see what type of time it's on, so I'm like, oh, he got a girlfriend. He got like girlfriend drama. But I just be thinking like, these niggas are bold, because you had a girlfriend that whole time, and you've been in my DM like for months. 4 months. Okay, so the banging stopped, or whatever the case is, and we think she left, whatever. So I start getting myself together to leave, and I leave. I'm going downstairs to the lobby of the building, and homegirl asked me like, you were just with such and such? So I'm like, yeah. She was like, oh, because I'm his girlfriend, whatever the case is. I don't mind. I don't like you that you messed with my boyfriend. I'm like, I didn't even know that was your boyfriend, but if that's the case, him or not, do what the case is. So I text him right after, and I'm like, your girlfriend or whatever that is to you, she just approached me, and I'm not really fucking with that. And he like, oh, I'm sorry, that's not my girlfriend, that's my ex. But he said that's my girlfriend, but we're on a break. I'm like, well, when did this break start? Because you've been in my DM, so when, are you sure she even knows about the break? He like, yeah, I've been trying to break loose of her. So I'm like, okay, whatever. So from that day on, I started to ignore the nigga. Like, you not gonna put me, I never been in those type of positions before where I'm like the side chick, I guess. So I'm like, this is not even worth it. Like, this was just for fun. You know what I'm saying? I don't need this type of drama. I never had this type of drama before. I'm not in that type of drama, and I'm not gonna stand for that type of drama. I'm too old for that. You know what I'm saying? I'm past 21 at this point. So I'm not, you know, being in no type of drama for nothing. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't even trying to really fuck with him like that. It just so happened to be like that, to be honest. Alright, so that same day, the girl kept writing me. She like, I'm sorry about how I approached you. We were together for 4 years, and I can't believe he's doing me like this. So I didn't write back. I just, you know, left it alone. Stopped fucking with him. But like a month later, he hits me up and he's like, I want to talk to you. Me and my shorty, we broke up. I should have known from there, like, sis, this was not gonna work. This was not going to work. This wasn't gonna work. I should have known from right there, but being a dummy, I'm just letting all type of shit fly, like shit that I would never let fly. I'm sitting here letting fly, like, what is wrong with me? You feel me? Like, what is wrong with you, Donna? You would never let this type of shit fly from a regular ass nigga, or any nigga for that matter. So, I actually go over there. He kind of convinced me. It took me in a few days, kind of like sucking me into continuing to fuck with him, to be honest. So I kind of got like sucked into that, so I kept on fucking with him, which I honestly should have stopped. I had no business. I really should have stopped a long time ago. Or I really should never even went back to him and hung out with him after the girlfriend thing, because that has never happened to me before. And I usually, or I wouldn't say usually because it's never happened to me before, but I would normally in my life, like, for things I told myself, I would never put myself in that type of position where a girl is coming at me or I'm coming at a girl. Like, I do not write people about a man because I just feel like I'm not up for that type of embarrassment. Like, he's already embarrassing me, but me writing you to tell you to leave him alone is even worse. Like, that ain't happening. That can't fly. I'm like, you ain't gonna catch me. Donette writing some bitch about her nigga, like, nope. Or writing a bitch about my nigga. All of that, I'll just leave him alone. You know what I'm saying? So I continued to fuck with him, but mind you, I thought that him and her broke up because that is what he told me. I should never listen to what he told me. Niggas be telling you shit and it don't be what it is. I should listen to what he showed me. But then again, to be honest with you, he was doing all the things that a nigga that don't have a girlfriend would do. Like, how you have time? Because he was really spending almost every day with me. So I don't know what kind of, I guess they really was over. I really believe they were over. So one day, I'm at his house chilling. We went to go, what did we went to go do? Oh yeah, he was a scammer. So he was scamming at us, nigga. And I made a video, I made a snap or something. Mind you, I did not even know this girl was watching me, following me. Like, my page is not private, but I never knew this girl was watching me. So like, I'm living my normal life like a normal ass person. Because mind you, I did not know he had a girlfriend still. I thought like that shit is in the past, it's over with. You know what I'm saying? Honey, this girl writes me, I'ma beat your ass and yada yada yada. And I stay a minute, I told you to stay away from my nigga, and I'm looking at it as she's writing. I'm next to him, so I hit him. I'm writing him. I didn't write him. I just tapped him like, you see my phone? This girl is going crazy, and she's talking crazy. Like, we understand your stress. We all been there before where a nigga cheat on us, but you're not about to write me going crazy because I'm the wrong one. Or I might be the right one. You might have bullied other bitches about other niggas or this nigga, but you're not gonna bully me. That can't happen. If we gonna talk it out. And I can tell you, your nigga saying that he's single, so that's really why I'm fuck with him. I did not know he had nobody. But because you coming at me crazy, I'm ignoring you. I told him, like, I'm not doing this little childish ass shit. So he calls her, yelling at her, I hate you, that's why I never want to be with you. Why don't you understand? Leave me alone. Stop writing her. I'm with him. Because we already outside the house, and I would have left, where we was at, but because my big purse, like I had like my Louis Vuitton never full on, and I had like the pochette with me, so I didn't have the big purse, and it was at his house, so I had to stay with him until we go home, because I need my shit, you know what I'm saying? But that whole time that shit was happening, I'm like, oh, I'm going the fuck home. I'm leaving. Like, this is ghetto. I've never been put in a position like this, and I'm not about to start. Like, that's not happening. We don't do those. We don't do those. We too grown. We too pretty for that type of shit. Like, that shit, that ain't for me. That ain't for me. So, oh, I'm sorry, guys. Doing stuff like I can't even talk sometimes when I do this part. So this man, he yelling at her, arguing for one. I'm on my business, but the whole time thinking this shit's fucking ghetto as hell. This is not gonna last. This cannot last. How the fuck is it gonna last? I'm thinking when we get up to his house again, I'm packing my shit and I'm getting the fuck out of here. Why when we pulled up to the front of his building, the girl was out there causing a whole scene. This, that bitch, that's the bitch. I'ma fuck her up. Yap, yap, yap. To tell him like, tell that bitch or do something about that. Cause at that point, it's not even like I can have a woman to woman conversation with her so she can understand like, bitch, I did not know about you. Like, I honestly didn't know about you. You came up to me, let me know it was your boyfriend last time. And I thought y'all been broken up the whole time. Like, he doesn't post you. He's been on my body. All type of shit. I'm just like, what the fuck? I could have told, we could have had a grown woman conversation, but she out there acting a hard ass fucking fool, and I'm not the one to play with. Like, that crazy act that people be doing, I always say, like, please don't do the crazy act, because I'm honestly insane. I be saying, like, don't do the crazy act. I'm honestly in motherfucking insane. So that crazy act that she got going on out there, like, if I go out, and I'm too old. My whole thing is, like, we too old to be fighting over dudes. Like, a nigga, I'm not fighting over no nigga. That's out. Like, to be honest with you, any nigga that you gotta fight over and act a fool over and go to write girls about, that ain't the type of nigga for you. And that's where I fucked up at. I should have known that before I got into anything with this nigga. But the way I got into it with him was really crazy. We're gonna get into that right now. So that happened. He got her to move. She yelling at me as I'm just looking at her like, bitch, you don't want it. I'm about to scream in the street because I'm a grown ass fucking woman. I'm about to be out here acting a fucking fool. Mind you, it's like 11 o'clock at night. Why are you outside acting a fool? She acting a fool putting on a show, and I'm just like, girl, I'm not gonna be part of your circus. I'm not gonna be screaming in the street, but let you come up and run up and get done up. That's just how I feel. Like, don't play with me. And she don't even know who I am, what I got on me. You acting like you the big bad wolf. You could really get beat up like that. Like, you thinking that you invincible and you could beat me up. You don't know me from a home. You don't know what the fuck I carry. You don't know where I come from, who I know. She don't know nothing. She's doing all this screaming and hollering. He gets her like, you whack ass. She keeps calling me whack and fat. Like, whack, fat, and black. Mind you, I gotta find something skinny for her. She's as skinny as this. Just as skinny as this. And she's calling me fat. She needs to fucking eat. And I'm not even coming at skinny girls. I don't come at nobody and I try to like be all for women empowerment. But bitch, you're not gonna be calling me fat and ugly. Like, ugly where? Who the fuck is ugly? You're gonna have to correct that within your fucking self. And she just kept calling me fat and ugly. Da, 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 da. So we get up to this. I'm arguing with him. I just start arguing with him like, why the fuck is your ex acting like this? If that's even really your fucking ex. Because at this point, you could be fucking lying. All this fucking time you calling this girl your ex. She's probably not even your ex. That's probably your full-on girlfriend. And that's not my girlfriend. We broke up. You don't see how I'm handling her. I'm like, oh, you need to fix that. Because I ain't gonna be in this type of drama. So we argue. I'm like, let me get myself. He begging me not to leave. She writing me on Instagram. My phone is going up. Ding, dong, ding, 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 ding. I'm like, who the fuck is writing me? It's her. You whack ass, fat ass bitch. You could keep him. Da 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 da. She ends up where you could keep him. But she continues to write me and harass me. So at that point, I don't even want to be with the nigga. But now it's kind of like get back, which I shouldn't do because I want nobody to do that to me. But you're not gonna be trying to bully me and trying to tell me like I'm a fat black bitch. Like, I'm all this, but the nigga that you call your boyfriend for 4 years, apparently, I don't even know how you in a relationship for 4 years, and this nigga has never acknowledged you, and he's been on my body for longer than 4 years. But we're not getting into that. Because niggas will be niggas, and niggas will have a whole girlfriend and a baby mama and 3 wives and all type of shit. You feel me? And we not even get into that. So yeah, so she talking all of that in my inbox or whatever the case is, and I had to tell her like, matter of fact, I didn't even write her. I didn't even write her. At that point, it's like, you call me all these names, I'm gonna get you tight. So at that point, I'm like, I'm gonna play these games for him. I told him like, I don't want to really fuck with you. Like, I don't want to fuck with you like that, but I'm gonna keep this shit going because you try to play games. We don't have to be nothing. Like, it could just be what it is. You really just gotta focus on yourself, because these niggas will disappoint you and then fucking embarrass you. At the time, I wasn't feeling bad for her because I'm like, she's calling me names and all this other stuff. But after me and him like stopped dealing with each other, he gave me hell. I felt bad for her, and it was like, you get him how you lose him. But I didn't lose him that way because I left him. Now, get that straight. I left him alone. But I was just like, it's crazy that we really put up with a lot with these niggas, like, honestly. And these niggas really be trying to play us. And he was, I don't know, he wasn't even that cute. That's another thing. He wasn't that cute to be acting a fool over and carrying on the way she was carrying on. But because she, you know, tried to call me ugly and all that stuff, that's really what made me, like, go after him. Like, I normally would have been like, this nigga's nothing. I would have just left his ass alone, to be quite honest. But because she had all that shit to say, I kind of like let it go further than it should have. And that's just me being spiteful, and I really had to stop that. Like, I would never do that to another woman again. But at the same time, like, females, we gotta learn to not come at the woman, because sometimes a woman does not know, and you coming at her all type of crazy. You don't know this girl from nowhere. You don't know what she's capable of. You can really get hurt out here. Like, we can really get hurt out here. We let our emotions and these whack ass niggas get the best of us. Like, we gotta chill out. We gotta know our worth. We gotta know we better than that, and we gotta learn to stick together. Or yeah, we not fucking the same nigga, but yeah, we going through it with the same person, and we don't have to be. Me and you do not have to be. We don't have to be. We can find out we fuck with the same nigga, dead his ass. Like, it's nothing to dead these niggas. It's really nothing. And the main reason why I really continued to really fuck with him was just to get her mad, just to get her tight, because she kept calling me fat and black and shit. Like, that's besides the point. But yeah, that was the time that I was the side chick. I really want women to start doing better, like doing better at everything. Like, these niggas really be taking us for jokes, and we gotta show them, like, bitch, we ain't for jokes, poppy. We ain't for jokes. We ain't for none of that jokey. Nope. Alexa, play Drake, Laugh Now, Cry Later.
Laugh Now, Cry Later by Drake, featuring Lil Durk on Amazon Music.
Alexa, pause. I love that Drake and Lil Durk song. That's my shit right there. But right now I'm about to just do my liner and shit, so I'm about to jam out. Alexa, play. Alexa, play. Alexa, play. Alexa, stop. Has to listen to my shit way. Now I gotta stay making noise. I stay making noise. At this point, I'm just blending shit in. I'm not the best in eyeshadows, but I'm trying to get into eyeshadows. I'll just be mixing colors that I think look good together. Yeah. Put them together like that. Right now I'm gonna work on my hair. So let me take this down. And take this down. I'm gonna take this down. I'm gonna go work on my hair and I'll be right back. I forgot the most important, well, not the most important, my favorite part of doing my makeup, which is setting spray. I'm about to set my makeup because she looks so good. That's my favorite part of doing makeup, is setting my face. So now that the face is set, so this is the final look. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Is a close-up. It's not the best, but honestly, it works for me. And I'm kind of new to this whole eyeshadow thing. I'm usually a very natural girl. I don't usually do the colors in my eyes. I'm just trying to get into it because honestly, I feel like I'm gonna look good in it. And the couple times that I've got my makeup done, I do look nice in colors. I just don't know how to apply them correctly. But I'm working, and as I work, we're gonna shoot these videos out and we're gonna get this shit together, okay? I hope you guys learned a lot from this video, being as though I feel like women need to stick together. We need to empower each other. We need to be fighting against these niggas, because niggas like Tory Lanez and them off with their heads. Anyway, I hope you guys liked the video, and I'll see you next time.